Oh, wait, we totally missed the perfect opportunity, Larry. The intro music should be.
All right. Oh, that would have been great.
Hey, everybody, hello, and welcome to the show. Welcome to Massively Overpowered Television, where it is not quite late night with Larry and MJ. And we're playing the game of customer
Customer.
character creation. I mean,
Yeah.
customer creation. Some people do that. It's a
Sure.
thing. But I have never even loaded this up yet, and Larry is specifically guiding me through this. This is why we had nothing going on. But right after we started the
Oh.
stream, I thought
Yeah.
of the pound. I'm like, come on, the thump, man. The thump would have been. Well, we did it anyway, a bit.
Mm. We're there. We
Larry's.
did. That's enough. I mean, I could have started uh, with the what do they call it? God, throat singing. I could have started with throat singing. That would have been interesting.
There you go. That's the
But I
actually.
really can't do it. I wish I could. I really wish I could do. I have tried. I have tried to do it. I know. I even know like the mechanics behind doing it. Like I because for those who don't know, I sang for much of my life, and so I'm I'm familiar with some vocal techniques and things along that line, and I know I know mechanically how it's done, but I just can't do it. It sounds terrible, and I'm not doing it online. I don't want that sound out there in the world.
No, I could get it.
Scare your children.
Uh, on a slightly unrelated note, though, so I too have been a singer most of my life. I just finally read the note that my doctor put on the message board thing. They never contacted me. Yes, they have found a nodule at my voice box, so we're
Oh
keeping an eye
no.
on that. Which is, this
Yeah.
year, this year with the inability to sing Christmas carols, broke my heart, and I've been having a really
Mm.
hard time because everything is musical. I always sing. Most people who've been here in the stream over the last 14 years know that yes, I do tend to sing, weirdly
No.
most of the time. But with the damaged vocal cords, I can actually sing some low notes, which I've never in my life been able to hit.
Mm.
But it also hurts. So yes, we are. So Larry's been a singer. I've been a singer. We're has been singers right now, though.
Right. So what we're doing today, and the reason why I want to, I'm having MJ going into it blind because I have messed around with it with the character creator, and I have opinions and thoughts, and but as somebody who is a character creator expert, I want MJ's blind opinion regarding the character creator of Dune Awakening, and also just kind of the setup and the premise of the game itself, because this demo, whatever you want to call it, uh, does set up the game and gives a good premise as to, because my big question is how can this game exist? Because it doesn't make any sense at all, but it kind of makes sense when you hear the intro. So, yeah, whenever you're ready.
All right. So we will be moving to a monitor capture because I can't get the game capture set up without having a game window.
Yeah.
And we're hoping this all will work. Um, I am noticing, is there. Okay. I'm just trying to get everything, all the little. All the other T's dotted and I's crossed. Yeah, we can do that.
Yep.
Over here. And the thing is, I'm afraid I've moved my Steam window over.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm afraid it will open the game on the wrong monitor and you guys won't see anything. But let's see.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
There's
Let's see what
supposed to
happens.
be. I had it where it transitioned. And it looks like I took it off. Why did I do that? And now I can't remember where it's at. Where it went from it wouldn't go live until you clicked the change.
Oh, right. Right.
And why is it off of that? And why can I not remember what it even is?
I don't know.
Preview?
Although I do have to say, I do like the image that you found. That's a good image.
That is directly from Steam. And
Okay.
I did. And I'm thinking that it's starting, making a character. This kind of like just fits right in with that, right?
Oh, yeah.
A couple folks being created. So
I think no, it's not. It's a different room. There's a room that you start in the character creator, and I was thinking that maybe that was that same room, but it's not. That's a different one.
oh,
It
here
looks
we
very
go.
similar.
Here we go. Okay. Let me bring up. Oh, that's not showing the monitor display yet. Okay. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Hit play. And then hopefully something will come up over.
Yeah, you do have a little dune thing that pops up over there on that side.
Is it showing?
I don't. Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I've also been told it might blow my ears out, so headset is moving.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, a path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
Ooh. Okay, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's the premise.
That is the premise.
That's
That answers in a little bit of, what?
yeah, because my main concern was like how is this going to fit in the Dune universe at all. Like it can't because I mean, I understood it as being like a war on Arrakis, and there isn't. Like all of the wars on Arrakis are over so fast. I mean, comparatively, like not long enough to sustain a game like this. And so the idea is that, well, Paul Atreides doesn't exist. He does. There is a couple of things in that intro that make me question a few things. Like, uh, he said there's no Moadib, which of course is not going to be. How? Wait, I should start by saying, how familiar are you with the Dune lore?
Me or
Like,
viewers? Because I've, I've
anybody?
I've 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 got the books. I've watched the movies. I've watched multiple versions of the movies.
Okay.
So I may not
Okay.
remember everything right away because I have scrambled brain lately. But good news, I did sleep 6
Scrambled
hours.
brain syndrome. I think everybody
Yes,
has that. Yeah,
I do.
that's
I
fine.
have scrambled brain syndrome.
Yes. At any rate, there's. I mean, so there's no Moadib, but there is. You there is uh, a Mahdi. There is that. There is somebody that is going to be the Messiah, supposedly, and according to the Bene Gesserit, the original intent was that it would be um, Jessica and Leto's daughter married to Fade Rotha, and their child would be the Mahdi, would be the Messiah. So it's possible that, I mean, I don't know when this takes place, like as far as like the timeline is concerned. So like when um, I'm assuming that it's taken place during the time of Dune, just like if Paul was not born. So I'm assuming that there is a daughter of Jessica and Leto. I'm assuming during the gameplay, and so there is this kind of war between the Harkonnen and the Atreides that is like full on kind of war versus the slaughter that happens during the Book of Dune
Hmm.
on both sides, because it happens both times. I mean, both times it's just over so fast, like comparatively. So yeah.
I gotta say, I mean, I'm I'm sure that this book was not named with this kind of logo in mind. But this is freaking awesome logo. I like this. It's just the same shape.
It's very good. It's a
Just
very good logo.
in every direction. All it
Yeah,
does is it moves in every possible direction, and that's
and
it's
except they did have
gorgeous
to
and it's simple. Well, yeah, you had to
they did have to
throw
fake
light
the
in.
E, otherwise it's dunk. But
But they did that well too, there's
yeah,
a
yeah,
little
yeah.
starlight there, you know.
It's I think that's supposed to be Arrakis. I think that's the planet Arrakis, taken like from with the sun behind it.
Yeah. So there is nobody speaking in chat, so I have no idea how the sound level is doing. Hopefully it's all right. But we are in the
Oh,
press.
it's fine. I was listening to it just so
Oh, good. Okay.
yeah, so I knew where you were. Yeah.
Okay,
it's
press any button.
fine. Press any button.
Press the button. I already wish listed. So, okay,
Yeah.
folks. Now, let me tell you, there have been other games that let me go turn the sound down first. 1 second.
It's under settings there.
Oh, settings my foot. I went out there first. All right, we'll go to settings. Audio. Yeah, master volume. Let's. The puppy can go
Yeah,
down.
I usually have to turn that down. And most of my games, when I'm actually playing them, are running at about master volume about 30. But yeah,
Yeah, so a lot of my things, my whole Windows,
yeah.
I set things at 2%.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You want windowed? Is there a windowed?
There's not windowed full screen, but it
Oh,
looks
there
like
is no
it's.
window full
It looks
screen.
like windowed is full screen.
Okay.
I mean, see, the difference
Yeah, that's
between
what
the
I'm
two
using.
is like nothing. So it just means I can actually move the mouse over now.
Yeah.
User interface, ultra wide, fade in language, a treaties. No, we're good. Okay. This tool offers an initial check of hardware performance and system compatibility.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't worry about the.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the
So-
benchmark right now.
But there are a number, maybe not a large number. There are some games that friends learned early on when the first MMOs started sending out a character creator that you could then save. They're like, oh my gosh, get MJ into this or we'll never get to start the game. Because we were going to play together. And people are like, she needs a week to make a character. Please get her in now. Make the character and save it. And then, seriously, when the game launched, I could pull up the character and go play. And that happened. Did Black Desert do that? Maybe.
Yes, Black Desert did
Black
that.
Desert and...
I know that they did, and their character creator was, at least for the time, I think even for like now, it was phenomenal.
Yeah, you're like moving tiny little bits of cheekbone around. I mean, and yes. Can I make a whole... And there's a long-standing joke that I could make a whole stream out of character creation.
Well, that's what we're doing.
That's exactly what we're doing on purpose. But but they made the game out of this. 17 gigabytes, my friends, to make a character. 17 plus gigabytes to make a character.
I literally don't know what's taking up all that space. Having gone through it, I don't have any clue. Why?
I mean,
it takes 17 gigabytes.
That's telling you that there's a little bit to this, right?
Well,
right.
I'm going to show you some things.
Create
that,
character.
That might change your mind about what is taking up that 17 gigabytes.
Oh no.
But go ahead. I do want to get your impressions of it.
I clicked it.
You have to double click it.
I have to double click.
There is a little movie that plays.
Nothing's happening.
Nothing.
It's like locked.
Why is that?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Approach, prisoner.
Approach a prisoner? I don't want to approach a prisoner. Are you the prisoner?
It just says approach.
I know.
We are the
I
prisoner.
know. I'm just...
Show yourself, child.
No. I ain't gonna be no guy.
Oh, I didn't hear anything. Oh, I can barely hear it now.
What?
On the stream.
Okay, I'll move it up again.
Sorry. There, I can hear it. There. I hear the background music now.
Wait, it's got presets?
Yes. So,
Is this where all 17
I mean,
gigs went? Enough presets?
I literally have no idea. We'll go through it and I mean maybe you can figure out where it went. I mean I know it does have like specular effects and things like that. I mean you can really see it on the character's shoulder there. That's like I'm sure that's. I'm pretty sure that's ray tracing. Maybe I don't know. There, or at least there is ray tracing in here in the game, like in the like in the water and things along that line, and also has the bloom that is happening, and
The
it just have like a
hair
not
is pretty impressive. It's not moving, but it doesn't look like a helmet. It looks like strands, and there are different colors interwoven in like real hair.
Yeah, we'll see that. there's some things that I really really like about the hair, and there's some things that I don't. And we'll get into that whenever we get to that portion. I mean, and the presets are just basically a starting, like what
Oh
you
yeah,
start with.
I'm just
Yeah.
showing. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, of course. Yep.
because this can give you some idea of some availability.
Yeah, yeah. And in the Dune universe, just for those who might not know, everybody in the Dune universe is human. Even though there's some over there that have very, very pale skin and no hair, they're still human.
Hey, I have pale skin. I do have hair, but okay. So I'm gonna go back to that preset that intrigued me. There. Oh, we'll start with her. So she had red hair, so she's good.
Oh, okay. Well, there. That's an automatic win.
All right, height. I tend to make short characters because I don't know why. I do. All right. Toggle attire. Okay. I suddenly, when I hit it, went, oh my gosh, please don't make this a Conan style
Yeah.
toggle
So,
attire. Oh, I just panicked right then.
Unlike Conan, there is attire all the time.
That's good. That's good. But this way you can actually see when you're body sculpting.
Right.
Wait, okay. Is this really all there is on the finished character?
No. There, if you go up at the top,
okay,
there's all.
yeah.
So you can scroll, and then you got stuff at the top. You got stuff at the top as well that you can click on.
Sorry, we need some strong arms.
Okay.
Need no wimpy arms.
All right. I'm gonna. I need 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Sorry. I'll be right back.
Some good thighs going here. Give her some soccer player muscles here. Neck length, huh? Oh, whoa! Hello, mouse. Okay. That flew up there. Oof. Neck length. What options do we have? We have Audrey Hepburn, and we have I don't even want to know what that might be. Okay, no, that looks a little unnatural. Of course, this slider that does not seem to go down too much. How big does... Oh, wow. So you can't get overly emphasized. It barely moves. Yeah, that was not much of a... It's like a change from A to B, maybe. There is the super overpronounced, like things that happened in Ion character creation. Oh boy, did some stuff happen there. But as a character where I don't make overemphasized top halves, like this, I mean, even their biggest one is not something out of my realm, which means it's kind of crazy. Yeah,
It barely moves.
Yeah. Oh, and by barely moves, look, no jiggle, no see it wiggle.
There's no jiggle physics? I didn't even notice that. That's disappointing.
Skin tone, let's see. You can have very glowing. Oh wow, that is... I'm a zombie.
Oh, that's white. That's white.
That's a glowing zombie.
Yeah, it's in the... I'm going to say races. I don't like using that term because I don't know that that's exactly right. For humans is... what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. They're all human, human, like very human. That's why all the skin tones and
Well,
whatnot
here
are.
on Earth, we're all human too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and then the I'm blanking on the Harkonnen homeworld. On their homeworld, their son controls their skin. Their skin tone over time has become pale. And I know what I was going to say. It's all based on um, the movies, because this is I don't know if that came up at the very beginning when they showed it, but Legendary Entertainment has taken part in this. So all the character creation, and the looks of the vehicles and things like that are all based on the movie.
There we go. Like Hikari mentioned, I just spent 2 hours in the Blade and Soul Neo character creator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got skin tone. Wait. Oh, wow. You can actually... wow, this is cool, honestly.
Yeah.
Not many games let characters... I mean... I've unfortunately known... Oh my gosh, sorry. So I turned the little heater on that I got in this room, and I'm now dying of heat, folks. I gotta... And of course, if I'm dying of heat, I will start dying of coughing. This is awesome. People with well, I don't know if I ever pronounce it right, but vitiligo don't have representation. And I've known people who've been very, I would never see someone like me. I'm ugly because my skin is not one tone, and it's like,
right.
No, you're not.
Conan has had that. Have they not? Or am I just thinking of the mods?
Mods.
I think
mods.
Conan
I
had
haven't
that.
seen it.
The mods probably. It's
Hikari,
probably
for the most
thing.
part, I have to shut up for the stream, but I'm watching. Okay. Hope I don't say anything really dumb. Still call me out on that, Hikari. Oh, wait. Strength.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. I thought this character creator had it. We're just not there yet. But yeah, this character creator, as far as the face is concerned, as far as character, yeah, as far as the face is concerned, there's a nice amount of different things you can do as far as they call them blemishes, but
yeah, it doesn't
yeah.
blemishes.
I don't like that word, but yeah, I mean that it's
Freckles
basically just
density.
Yeah.
As somebody who had, the first time I rolled the mouse up, I felt like I was about to, headbutt the character. I was like, yeah. As somebody who has freckles, yeah, I like freckles. I'm not seeing their density change much.
Yeah.
It's just it's not the density, it's the saturation is all that's changing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering if you can see it on this. You can't really see it on this hairstyle. When we get to some of the, you can notice. I do like that. If you kind of spin the character, get the physics going on the hair. I like that even the bun has nice physics on it.
Yeah.
I do like that. I do like the physics on the hair, for the most part. There's a couple of things when we get to the hair selection screens that I want to.
Yeah. Voice, huh? Really?
I'm not listening.
Okay, so 3 kind of masculine voices. and 3 kind of feminine voices.
Yeah, unlike
That does not give you any freaking idea of what this voice is going to be like.
No idea. That's one of the things I didn't like as well. Yeah, I was wondering what you would think of that. Nothing.
Because, yeah, how somebody grunts is not how they talk. It could be like, oh, that's an okay grunt, and then we get in there, the person's like, so tell me where we're going today. And I'm like, okay, I don't want that voice anymore. Go up here, like, okay, this one sounds kind of high pitched. You're like, so, okay, and then it's like, oh, but I'm so strong today. I must kill you now. I'm like, okay, I don't want that voice either. You know? Oh,
Yeah.
Most games give you a round of like at least 3 or 4 words or phrases, so you hear something. I mean, all I can hear is what the person sounds like when they're punched in the stomach. That does not. I mean, that makes me. I did not want this anymore. Just, how do you choose?
I don't know. I'm wondering if they'll change that once once it's actually live, because maybe they just don't have all the dialogue stuff ready to go, and that's one of the reasons why they don't have it in there.
Maybe.
I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. And see, I want you to also. I don't know if I doubt the stream can tell, but you can tell. If you look at, like, why is this 17 gigs? That's one of the things we're asking, and I still don't have an answer to that, because if you look behind the like the interface, where you're changing the skin tones and things, actually click on skin tone.
Go back to skin tone.
Click into it. Yeah, click into skin tone. You can probably see it a little better. Okay. Look at the shoulder of the guy that's behind the skin tone interface.
Yeah.
See how pixelated that is? See how
it looks like
low res?
It looks like it's a screenshot, like when they showed it to you in the side and they just stretched it out.
Yeah,
it's like they expanded
it. It is a screenshot, essentially. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just, it's so, like, what? Okay, because that is only like 10. That's probably a 1024 image, 1024 by 1024 image, which is standard for like normal res for Unreal Engine. Is that their textures and whatnot are 1024 by 1024, and I bet you that's all that is just like a texture image that is 1024. But the thing is, it's taking up the entire screen, and so it is pixelated. And I know that this is a nitpick, but I'm only being nitpicky because it's 17 gigs. I wouldn't care if it was like, oh yeah, it's a 5 gig thing, and that's fine, whatever. You use low res images in the back. That's why it's only 5 gigs. That's fine. But it's 17 gigs. The entire thing is 17 gigs for this character creator, and why in the world is it 17 gigs and they have low res images in the background?
Hikari says most of that is the engine, I'm sure. Yeah, and Dilemma, if I remember correctly, Esso has only various grunts as well. But they do more than one grunt per voice, though. I'm pretty sure. I can't recall any other game only allowing a single really short monosyllabic grunt. No. All right.
But yeah, that's, I don't know, that's just kind of annoying to me. There's another thing that, and we'll get to it once we get to one of the other areas. For the other 7, this is 17 gigs.
It's to fit that nose. That's
oh yeah,
17 gigs to fit the nose, man.
That's what it is. Oh, where are you on? Oh, you're on the faces. I'm kind of following along as best I can on my my screen.
So I like either face type 3 or the original one was interesting. That brought up. We'll start messing with this. Hikari, I haven't compared what is in this build versus the current beta build, but I imagine they just ripped out the content and left the game.
I mean, that's possible. I guess. I mean,
Wait a minute.
there's no indication. I mean, even if I knew what the size of what the game is currently, it would be no indication as to why this is 17 gigs. But it really is annoying that it's 17 gigs for this character creator.
Okay, so this jaw depth is just shoving the jaw in and out.
Yeah.
Whoops. Apparently. I'm used to having to grab and slide, but this is letting you just hit the thing so you don't have to go through all of them.
Oh, okay. I didn't actually try that.
I did it accidentally like 3 times now, so that's how I'm figuring it out. Alright, jaw height. Okay, not really seeing that from the side, so let's see it from the front.
Yeah. I think
it's the back of the cheekbones, it looks like.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you got chunky cheekbones or... Alright, width should be... Okay, one that way's narrow. That way's not. Chin width. Wait, that doesn't look like it's changing the chin. There, okay. Now
it does.
Now that is. Now that I've gone all the way up there.
Yeah.
I don't like pointy pokey chins, so cheek fullness. Okay, that's more like me. Like I'm part chipmunk versus very I don't get enough food look.
The changes, I'll just set the stage right now. All of the changes are very subtle.
They are subtle. You have to go from one end to the other to see much change.
Just for sometimes, yeah. I'm not exactly opposed to that, but I think that it does, like, when it comes when it comes down to it, when it comes down to it, I know for like you personally as a player, and not you specifically, but as a player, it you will know that these things have been changed and these things look that way, but nobody else is going to. You'll be able to see hairstyle, hair color, and maybe skin tone. That's really what you see at a distance, or during gameplay.
Yeah.
And unless you specifically zoom in, and then even then, like, the head presets are going to be noticed before, like, the strength of the jaw, because it's so subtle. Everything else is, like, if I have preset 2 and I adjust the jaw and the nose to be complete, to the extremes of something like of yours, I'm not really going to look like a different person. I'm going to look like a sibling.
Yeah, everyone's going to look related here. So they will let you have original eye colors as opposed to all blue, but who's not going to have blue eyes? Let's be real here.
Oh, you're wanting like blue on blue, like like Fremen. Well, as you heard from the beginning, the Fremen were wiped out.
Alright, let's tint here, huh? Whoa! Okay. That's a bit.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
let's check the ages. Not much. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you can go from like 20 to I don't know, 35 maybe.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
It does do, okay, so it does do some really cool things with age. I do have to hand them. I don't know if this is default engine stuff or if this is Conan's thing, but if you notice on the age, it doesn't just add wrinkles.
It changed the face shape some.
It does. It changes the face, the like the jawline. It actually and um, not everybody knows this, but your nose
Your
doesn't
nose.
stop growing.
Yeah. Look at that.
And so the nose changes whenever. Yeah.
Which is funny because my nose is still non-existent after 50 years. It's tiny, non-existent. But both my kids who were born and had tiny noses, is what my mom had. I had, my niece had it, my two kids.
Yeah.
Both of them, their nose in their teens started to develop more. Mine, still stunted nose. Like, seriously, my nose is not even as big as like a thumbnail. I have such a puny nose. It's not growing. But yeah, you watch this and it does. That's why the older people can get the old crook nose, and you see these these little jowls coming out here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean
you get cool. I do think, I don't know if that's innate to I don't know if the Funcom did that or if that's innate to UE or not. But yeah, it's a good job that I will give to them for sure. The aging is really good. I wish it would go up a little higher. Like, I wish you could be somebody closer to 50.
I want to see an old wizened,
Yeah, or maybe more. But yeah, yeah.
Pupil size, huh? We go from pin to, oh, geez, that's freakish. All right, more stuff from Hikari. Pretty much what happened in TSW. Bunch of options, but really there wasn't much variation. You didn't dip into Uncanny Valley, so almost everyone had the same face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ion, on the other hand, oh my gosh, it had freakazoids that were made.
I'm trying to think of which one was actually the best that I can think. I mean, currently, I know Black Desert did a really, really good job with their character creator. I'm trying to think of something a little bit more recent that might have, but I can't think of anything that like really stand out. There was one game, I forget the name of it now, that had a pretty darn good one, but it's not released yet. So,
way they have this pupil, no matter what, it looks wrong. It's awkward. It's off. Just something about it, its depth or shape or something. It's very uncanny.
Can you make people look blind?
Yeah, if you go to pupil size, there.
Oh yeah. Okay, I didn't try that. Yeah. Holy cow.
Larry's not like me, who has to go look at every single option, even if it's not what she wants.
Oh, I usually do. I just was waiting for the stream to do it.
Larry's like, yeah, get MJ in here. Okay, eye size.
Yeah, I messed around with it for a little
Whoa!
bit.
Sorry.
Got a few thoughts, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta get MJ in on this one. MJ's got to see this.
Yeah, so you go down the rows of eye size, and it doesn't seem like much unless you jump from 1 to 9. And then I look like some dead possessed doll. The new Star Citizen character creator is pretty awesome.
Yep. Once Human's pretty good too. I did like that one.
Oh no, that's Eye Squint. I'm still trying to do Eye Size. I think. Eye Squint from nothing. Okay, that direction is nothing. And this direction is I'm looking at you. I see
peering
you.
Into your soul.
Yeah,
this is peering
I
into
see you. All right, we want a little bit of soul piercing.
Go from Clockwork Orange to peering into your soul.
Yeah, that's hi. Eye angle. All right, yeah, from downtrodden droopy eyes, old brat pack to elven. That just makes it look wrong. It squints it down to it. Maybe if you had a bigger eye squint. Oh gosh, no. Okay, that didn't help. I should have paid better attention to where I was initially. All right, eye height. Okay, it's middle of the road now. Let's see. We've got up there for a bit of a long face. Down there, and it's almost in your nose. There you go. This would make better, like most people don't realize, like your eyes are the middle of your head. No, they're not. They're up above. No, your eyes are literally the middle of your head, and you don't see that with hairstyles often. So it's hard to tell where the eyes are. Oops, now I'm messing with the angle. No, eye height. Okay, eye width. We've got dinky. Oh, no, stick them together. Stick them far out. Far out, dude.
It's funny to me how little that actually moves. But it makes such a big difference.
Yeah, and here we go, depth-wise. Okay, top is out. That's kind of a little fish looking. And then that's so far back you can't see my hair will shield myself. Okay. Actually, I think deep set eyes are cool. That one looks like the eyes are really about to like just pop right out. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, now we've got nose details. Okay. This is where it's always a big deal for me. Big nose, not a big nose. I always go for the smaller nose. That's one thing that I can do to feel like I'm in a game. I don't make characters with bigger noses. Because I have such a tiny... Yeah, look, and you can't really see much of a difference of this.
Yeah, it's subtle, but you can definitely tell from a side angle.
Yeah, and from first to third. Look at that. I'm actually not making the smallest possible nose. That's unique. People will see this character in game mode. That can't be MJ because, it's not the tiniest nose. All right, so we go from tip of no tip to...
I think this is the angle of it, is it? Or is it size?
No, this is the end, the ball of your nose.
Okay, yeah, this is size. Okay. Maybe the protrusion is the... Oh, no, there's an angle one. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the angle up or down. So that one's going up.
This is usually where I get tired of character creation and just want to play it.
The thing is, Dilemma.
You are on the
there
wrong
ain't
stream.
Nothing to there ain't
I'm
nothing
just
to
kidding.
play. So.
Yeah, no, this is. I'm kidding. I'm kidding about being on the wrong stream. But no, the idea behind I don't know. I spend so much time. This is why I hated when Conan first came out. You could not change the character once you did. Is it still that case? I have not played vanilla Conan for such a long time.
I haven't made a character in Conan in a bajillion years. I don't know.
So I don't remember. I don't remember if you can actually change it or not after. Oh yeah, you can. Yes, they have those. Yes, they have those benches that'll allow you to change. But anyway, originally you were stuck with the character's look, and I just yeah, I spent such a long time. No, 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 Dilemma. This is only the character creator at this time. They've only released that. They do have a benchmark tester, which will give you like a little bit of what the game looks like. But it doesn't. Yeah, this is it. This is just kind of to show this off. But I wanted, as I kind of said at the beginning, MJ's kind of our resident character creation person. She really gets into it, and I appreciate that. So I wanted her to see this because as I mentioned before, I have some thoughts, and there's some really neat things that are in this character creator, but then there are also some things that are just kind of bad. That I'm not a big fan of. Like, for instance, I mean, like, I've already kind of mentioned one where I mean everybody's pretty much going to look. The way you're going to tell the difference between people, different players, is going to be the hairstyle and the skin
And the
tone.
names over the
That's
head.
how you're
Oh.
going to know. And the what?
The
Well,
names
the names
over their head. I mean, let's be real here.
But yeah, but that's going to be the differentiation in the characters is going to be from everybody else's point of view. It's going to be the hair and it's going to be the skin tone. That's pretty much it.
Oh, there we go. You can really flatten out your nostrils. Which is what I felt like I've needed to do when I can't breathe this week. My nose has a little tiny upturn as well. I have the kind of nose where if, like, when you're a kid, you put tape on the end of it and tape it up your forehead. I mean, I could run around looking like a big snout. I really can. All right. All right, we made it through there. Mouth. Mouth. One more big one. All right, we've got size from... Okay, that really was not much different. That looks like a little bit of a Botox nightmare. Okay. But it is when you just go down the line, it feels very subtle and you don't see the changes as much. Yeah, I kind of wanted a different shape, so let's downturn, frowny face, pursed uppy face. Okay, yeah, those never look good. Turning that little bit.
I never understood that. You know what's really funny?
Turning the mouth while it's still down and pursed looks terrible. What the heck? It just, it's Joker-like.
So one of the things that I think is hilarious about animation in, especially in video games get it wrong all the time. When you smile, you don't, like, the upward motion is in your eyes and less so in your lips. There's very little upward motion in your lips. The cheek
bumps up and pushes into your eyes. Yeah. So they
yeah,
Irish eyes are smiling. Is you go into, like, you have little crescent eyes. It has nothing to do with your
yeah,
like your lips.
So that moves, but when you smile, you're actually spreading your lips and not moving them upward. They're actually spreading out.
Yeah, they're
versus
coming to the
moving up.
side. So when it
Yeah.
curls that little bit up with the lip stain
Oh,
first,
it
you can't do
just
that.
looks. It just looks awful. It looks awful. It is
I
so
mean,
yeah, and
I can't even
yeah.
force it with my finger. So glad my camera's not on. You guys see me looking on. But yeah, that's not how you smile. You would
Yeah.
need the mouth, yeah, would extend out here, not this little tiny flick of a corner up or down. It just
Mm-hmm. And it spreads. It your mouth spreads. It doesn't. There's very little movement upward. It's mostly outward.
all right, width mouth. Look at that. Oh, well, just about trying the little ducky kissy face. Hello. That's not too bad. And depth, okay. Let's go to the beginning versus the end. Beginning. Feels like only like the last two really made some kind of difference.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's subtle. It's all super subtle. Which I think is like I think
Skin
that is
redness.
phenomenal. I'm thinking that's phenomenal that they're able to do that. But I am
Sunburn?
oh yeah, the
How much of a
blemishes.
sunburn? Oh. Yep,
Yeah.
it basically is facial sunburn.
Yeah. It doesn't do anything with the body. I don't think. Oh, there is a couple things coming up that do stuff with
Skin
the body. But
dark
for the
circles.
most part, it's just the face.
This is me right now. And how much sleep I'm getting. That's... Okay, skin blemishes. Let's see what we've got.
Do you have freckles on or not? I can't tell in this.
Yeah, I have freckles.
Hide the freckles for a minute before you do the blemishes. Go back to it and hide the. I don't know why. I don't know why freckles are on the first one and then blemishes are on the second one. Up at the top, the first
And
category.
Skin tone. Yeah, here we go. Freckle density down. Okay. So no freckles.
Yeah, do no freckles, and then just so you can see the skin blemishes by themselves.
Okay.
You really don't notice it until you really don't notice.
I
it until
see
you
a
have
little
about,
bit
what,
in the neck, I
5?
think. Nope, I wasn't there. I think I see a little...
It also depends on how pale the skin is too.
Yep, I did start seeing...
Yeah, 5 is where you start seeing it.
Hi. I want my freckles back. Go back to my freckles. Freckle
But
density, I do think was 2.
So, and this is the engine. This is more so the engine, less so Funcom. But although I'm not saying that Funcom didn't have anything to do with it. So, but if you zoom in real close, things look really good.
I mean, look at that texture of skin.
Yeah.
Skin texture.
Yeah.
And here is where you can see that the hair, just like normal hair, you're getting depth and everything because look at how many different colors are in the strands. There's the whitish ones, there's the bright one, there's the dark one, there's the black one. So that's giving you a lot of depth and color in the hair.
Yeah, part of the hair thing is that it is done. I didn't count the number of them, but it's done in layers. So there are, and you can, and when we get to the other hairstyles, you'll be able to see because some of the hairstyles are just plain awful. Um,
Yeah,
and
we'll be seeing that in a minute.
yeah, and you'll be able to see the lines of the different layers that these were made with. That's how they did it. So, yeah,
Oh, hey, green hair. Nice.
yeah.
Or if you want a light red. Oh, that's a good white. Pretty nice silver. Oh, excuse me. I like this one, black and white. I have to say these don't look like they'd be red to me, but then they're turning out reddish. So there's a real barely strawberry blonde.
Yeah. And it definitely looks nice from a distance, which I appreciate. Like every hairstyle looks nice from a distance.
Hey, I look nice from a distance, sort of. Right?
So,
Alright, so there are the options. We're going back away from color. We're going to hairstyle now. It is time
oh, fun.
to
It's time.
hairstyle. Of course, there we go.
Yeah, see, and this is you. Can you see? So if you go back to the shaved one, I even the shaved one they've done. There's some really cool things that they've done, and it kind of carries over between not the bald one, the next one. What is it called? Short, just called short. That one. They've done some really cool things with like, and I don't. This might just be the engine. This might not be a Dune thing. Um, you've got a nice transition of color.
Yeah,
Like
what happens if the hair is a little bit longer than versus the hair
yeah,
that's stubble?
yeah, and that kind of carries through all of the hairstyles, and I do like that quite a bit.
Oh, hey, we got some hair movement.
Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez.
The bob is the bob one? Yes, actually, if you go
Oh,
if you
jeez.
go to the bob,
Oh, look at that. It's actually got a
yeah,
nice little shaved decoration there.
I can see if I can show you what I don't like about the way they did the hair. See which one does it the best or is the most obvious. It's not that one.
Yeah, sadly, I may stick with this general one because one, it's not going to be clipping a lot of armor and stuff, and
Yeah.
it looks. Oh, there we go. Look, I really want a ponytail. I really want a ponytail.
If you go to long shaggy, you can see the different layers. Oh, you can see it in long straight too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See the different layers?
Yeah.
If you that's really cool. They've done a really good job with the different layers. The problem that I had is that and you can kind of see it on I don't know if you can see it on there's certain hairstyles and most of the hairstyles they hide it pretty well, but there's others that it's just awful and it shows up. Oh, I know which one it is.
Woo! Look
If
at
you
my
go to
hair.
the
Boing 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 boing. They call that long curls. That's not long, people. Hikari, and there's also the issue that you're on Arrakis, so it's either very dark or very orange.
Yeah, that's true. The base layer of hair, like what is underneath everything, is oh you okay. So you can see it in the which one is this one? It's called textured fringe. I don't think you've got there yet. It's the next. one
Okay, I'll
down.
get there in a bit.
Yeah. So when you
Pompadour.
get to that one, pause for a second, and I can show this to you because it annoys me.
Modern comb over. Good old center part.
Oh, go back to textured fringe.
I didn't have textured fringe yet.
Yeah, you did. It's yeah.
Oh,
you
it
did.
is this one.
Go-
Okay. Did I skip over
Yeah.
this one?
I don't know.
I think I
Okay.
did because I went straight from the undercut. I don't know.
Because
Okay.
you can okay. I don't know if you'll be able to tell where it is, but there is literally just an image of hair sitting on top of your head. It's a flat image sitting on top of your head. Not it's under a couple layers, but it's there.
It looks like this spot right here. Looks like that's just painted.
Yeah.
Like it's a tattoo
Yeah.
of.
It's a Oh yeah, there you go. It really shows up on that side. It and there's multiple hairstyles that you do that, and it looks really bad. This one's one of the worst on that side.
Is they just didn't put enough of a layer of something else over it. Even if you're coloring the base
Yeah.
hair like a cap, you need more layer over it, like here in the back. But right there, yeah, that just looks.
It looks bad. Well, I mean, it looks bad here. I mean, when you get into game, you're not gonna notice. I mean, you will notice maybe as the player playing with
The player's never gonna notice unless they're us, Larry. I mean, they probably didn't even notice.
It really annoys me. That really annoyed me when I saw that. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's just a bitmap. And the thing is, once I noticed it on that hairstyle, I started noticing it on the others. I'm like, oh, wow, that's not the only one that does it. They all do it.
Like here, it looks like the hairs are attached to a black swim cap.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same thing. I don't.
It would actually be better if
It
the
might be a
inside were
different-
colored like more red instead of. And that's only looking right up at the scalp area. If the down hair looks really cool. This is kind of sad. There's lots of really cool stuff to look at.
Oh,
that's
for sure,
nice.
Hakari. Oh no, I understand that you get the ambient inclusion because it messes with it, and I get it. Like I get why it's like that. It's just it's very annoying to me that.
Oh my gosh.
Those things. Well, this is everybody's hairstyles.
Receding slick back. That's
Yeah.
scary. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I feel a little bit of a Medusa vibe here.
But I do like the physics on it. The physics are generally pretty nice. If you fling that one, it's got a little triangle that sticks out of the side of the hair. The Medusa looking one.
Oh yeah.
There's a little. If you go back to that one.
Oh,
and.
Yeah, that one over here.
There's a triangle that pops out. But I mean,
it's like it's trying to stab you.
Yeah.
It's alive.
But I don't fault them for that kind of thing. It's just the I don't know. I think it would have been better if they just would have put a solid black under there instead of trying to make it look like hair because it doesn't move. Absolutely, hair is very hard. It's hard. It's with so with programs like Houdini and things like that that are used in like movie making and that kind of thing. Many of those will do calculation. Houdini's not the one that does it in real time. I forget the name of the one that does it in real time. There's one that will do calculations like this in real time, and I just think that I think that using a bitmap base like that is a little bit a little bit step backwards as far as technology is concerned. Just a little bit. It probably, in my opinion, it would have been better just to make it black. Not try to include the color in there. But yes, hair physics, they have come a long way, even in the last couple years. They've come a very long way, and I don't want to downplay that, but I think that's mostly to do with the engine, less to do with Funcom. Whereas the choice to make it a bitmap on the hair, that is a Funcom choice, not a Unreal Engine choice.
I'm like between three, and I don't know. I am unsure. We're just gonna go with this for now, I guess. Oh yeah, it's between curly bun,
Curly bun. Oh, that one.
long curl,
okay,
or
yep.
loose bun. So it's like I go between a bun, and curl, or curl. Because I like bangs, but the other ones I like. Most of these do not have bangs. In fact, very, very few of them do. Like, if this one had a little bit, I don't know, it wouldn't probably go with the hair. I don't know, this one maybe looks a little too noble. I'm not a noble. This one's very movie star.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Y'all have seen all of them. So once you make a character, Larry, what happens? Am I stuck with this character? Or can you make extra characters? Can you make more than one? Or...
As far as this is concerned,
yeah,
I don't know.
Have you made more than one?
No, I have not. I actually went. I stopped it, going, oh, MJ's got to see this one. I'm gonna get into it.
Here we go, Hikari. But like I said on Blue Sky, we're 3 months from release, and the NDA is still "will come for you, your parents, and John Wick's dog." Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna go with that for now. Oh, good heavens, we're only in the middle, folks. Eyebrow style, okay. Oh, this at least gives you the look of the eyebrows.
The eyebrows are hilarious to me, because the reason why they're hilarious to me is because I think all they did is just took the existing eyebrows that are in Conan and dropped them in here.
They do look quite familiar, don't they?
I don't think they changed a dang thing. I think they are the exact same eyebrows.
Eyebrow color. Oh, now we can at least move. Oh my lordy. That looks... Holy! Irradiated spray paint. Oh my gosh. That's... I mean, I'd rather go with blue or something than that orange. You can't make hair that color, so why can you make eyebrows that color? Oh,
You can't make hair that color? Maybe you can. I don't know.
No, none of it looked orange to me like that. I'm tempted to just give her some dark brown eyebrows. What? How is that light? That does not look that light. That...
She has no.
New
She does
species
have
found: locusts and filth sputters.
She does have darker skin, so I mean that might be one of the reasons why some of the eyebrows don't look that dark.
No hair color, anything looked like that. That's Crayola orange. All right,
Yeah, it's fluorescent.
We're sticking with red. We're not gonna mess with that anymore. Eyebrow details. Oh, so the brow. We're gonna angle the brow from there to.
Oh yeah, Hikari. Yeah, you're absolutely
Oh,
right.
I see.
Conan Exiles reuses a lot of stuff from Age of Conan and the Secret World. Yeah, that's right. In fact,
I don't see anything wrong with that though. If it works well,
no,
it's assets, it's good. Use it.
I do think it's funny. I don't have a problem with it. But yeah, that's 100% true. And one of the I mean, they all, I think, do they all use a Age of Conan might not use the Unreal Engine. That's the only one. But the Secret World uses Unreal, and at least I'm pretty sure it uses Unreal. Um, yeah, so that's probably part of the reason. And I do know for certain that the teams, or is it's the other way around? Age of Conan uses Unreal, and Secret World uses something else. Um, I do know that during the time of the development of the Secret World, that the they are. I knew Exiles was Unreal. I didn't know it was Dream World. Huh. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
Get
familiar
my beard
with that
on.
personally. I do know that the team that was working on the Secret World uh, stopped for a while and worked on Age of Conan. I do know that that happened. I won't tell you how I know that, but I know that that happened.
So did you pick a beard, Larry?
I'm going with the Sam. What's his name? His first name Sam.
This one.
Yeah, that
Yep.
one. That's the one I'm going with.
Yes, I know exactly who you mean. I know who you mean. Why can't I come up with his name either? Does it start with a W? Wait.
Elliot. Sam Elliott.
Elliott.
Although that's technically not the mustache that he has, but
I know.
it's funny to think that.
That everybody feels like that. All right, we'll stick with none. But then you got beard color.
You do have mutton chops. But not mutton chops by themselves. It's mutton chops. So it's mutton chops
no, I
with
thought
a
you did.
mustache. No, it's just with a mustache.
No.
Yeah, there's mutton. Oh, there it is.
There, it's right there.
Oh, but it's like way back. It's not the. I want the Wolverine look. You know, where it's almost a mustache, but not quite.
Oh. Sorry, back to none before I make this character. And then, lots of colors, so. Oh, let's see what a nice red beard would look like. Now that I got the red color going. Alright, that looks better than the black. I mean, look at that. There's a gigantic caterpillar under my nose.
That is a great mustache.
I love it. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, let's move on to face tattoo. So we already have a face tattoo, but you can't hardly see it. Now, with this hairstyle, you can see that one. Was that the one I had? Yeah. You can have the mouth, lips, eyes,
I do like that they went so far as to give the tattoos a name, so they kind of, if you want to, they can have a meaning.
yeah.
The last one.
Oh, there we go. Okay. It feels like
I'm sure the huge mustache would help trap moisture. That's true. Dilemma. 100%. That's
This one
so
feels like I
all
should
the
be
Fremen.
plugged in with Neo, man.
What is that?
This one, the Assassin's
Oh yeah,
Mark.
yeah.
Like just right into a plug-in. I do
Those
like
neck
this.
ones are wild too.
Oh, body tattoo style. Okay.
Can you change the Can you change the color of the tattoo?
I do not see tattoo color.
I don't either.
Other than,
That's
but you
disappointing.
get like fades from the age. Like, here's this one. Here's the planets. All right. Then if we go back
Yep.
and you move to age, you've got darker because it's new. And you've got
Mm-hmm.
very faded because it's very old.
Oh yeah.
What's this kind? Oh, I just want to get my little lizard self. I'm a barcode. I like the bottom part of this one. I don't like the top part.
Oh, yeah, I like the entire thing. I think that is really good.
It's maybe it's the color of it. I feel like this should be a slightly different color aesthetically for my eyes. I'm just talking about for me. Well, maybe if I do that, but go back and increase the age a little so it's a little more pale. It gives a little bit of a purple look.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to the black. I mean, that doesn't even look like it's on skin anymore. It looks like I've been burnt.
Hakari, that is 100% correct. They knew that Paul was was Mahdi because Timothy Chalamet could survive without a beard in the desert.
Yeah, the aging of the tattoos is really cool. I don't feel like I've seen that much. So there we go. That makes it a little more red at that age. And till you get all the way up where it's like nearly gone.
I do wonder if if you notice in like I don't know if this is just because this is the way the interface is set up or if it's because they have plans on bringing more stuff in. But there are, if you go to like the tattoo style or the scar style or whatever, there are frames for more stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they plan on bringing more in or if they, or if that's just, how they're doing the interface, which I would think that's kind of silly to have those empty boxes there if they're not going to put something in there. That's the DLC. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah. Let's give her a scar. Head scar depth. From I have a scar but you can't see it. Okay.
I have a paper cut.
Yeah.
I have a paper cut. Oh, the knife slipped. I mean, none of these scars are that incredible, to be honest. Even at the highest depth, nobody is going to see them. Only you are going to know that they're there.
Okay, this sucks because this covers up like the best part of the tattoo. Of course, in Dune, probably Everything's gonna cover up the best part of the tattoo.
Yes. Yeah. Once you get the still suits on.
Like, why even have a scar if you can't see it?
Yep. I don't know.
I mean, if it's older, it is more faded.
Sure.
All right, now what's this? Oh, makeup? We have time to put makeup on in this world? Oh, probably not always in the suit, yeah. Eye makeup style, huh? Is that makeup? That doesn't look like makeup.
Do the smoky eye. There you go.
That's when a 9-year-old is trying a little too hard.
That's right.
That's intriguing, though.
Mommy, look at what I did. Do I look pretty? Oh, yeah.
The times the moms have to agree to. Yeah. I closed my eyes before I threw coal in my face.
I wonder if that can be more subtle. Is there a color for that? Like, I'm hoping you can change the color. I forget. Yes, you can.
Eyeshadow color. There we go.
Maybe you can make it more subtle.
Oh, you
no,
mean
not really. You can't make it more subtle. It looks like you just dipped your face in your makeup. Or somebody. Oh my gosh, the red one looks like her eyes are burnt. She looks like Neo from the Matrix whenever he had his eyes burnt out.
Yeah, there are other settings, so we can see if... Alright, let's see what green looks like with makeup style blotch. I'm Poison Ivy.
Yeah, nailed it.
I think I want to stick with that style, though. And there's eyeshadow strength.
Oh, eyeshadow strength.
So,
okay, there we go. Yeah.
So
okay,
from nothing to... There you go. I don't want green, though. Oh, that's not black. That's nothing.
Oh, and the liner. Okay, so... Huh. So you have... So the eye makeup style comes with the liner and the eyeshadow?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
They're not independent.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but any of that just looks freaky. I'll just go back to black. Wait. Okay. Eyeliner strength, and okay, then you've got... Yeah, whether the liner is thick or not. Lipstick style. Wait, is that a style? That is a style. That's interesting.
It's headphones. Headphones on your lips.
Okay, that's a zombie mouth sewn shut.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not sure which one I originally had. I should have looked.
I think it's none.
No. I definitely had... I don't know which one was... Might have been that one. Undersized.
Whoa. Oversized. Holy cow.
Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, that might have actually been... Because I've been having problems with the...
Oversized is mommy. I did it myself.
Bold fill. That's not bad. This X one, oh my gosh. That looks like you have something contagious.
Yep. Especially if we make it green.
Oh my gosh. Alright. I am soft or bold fill, I guess, are where I'm feeling more. Bold fill. A little bit, looks a little bit Botoxed there.
Oh, you can up the glossiness and the metallic sheen of the lipstick.
Oh yes, the strength too. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. Got color. Okay, we got to go with the dark green and go back to lips of disease.
I think it was the X one.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Maybe doing this with another color will help. Oh, there we go. There's a... Wait. It says dark maroon, but it looks like black. Sure, let's go with that. Let's try it. So we've got glossy. Dew-kissed lips. Versus I'm parched. I live in a desert. Or I guess matte. But I'm parched. I live in a desert sounds, you know. And metallic. Okay, I gotta see metallic. She's staring at me. She's staring at me every. Let's try another color.
Yep.
And so you guys can wear lipstick too, right? Girls could wear the beards. You guys can get the lipsticks. Some bright reds, bright pinks. That's actually looking kind of fun. Maybe a little too metallic. Sure. I'm still not sold on the hairstyle though. Look at, she's like, I don't even want to pay attention to you. Hairstyle would be... This gives me very I'm a mechanic drive vibe. And this one is I'm actually part royalty. But I don't care so much.
Apparently that's a possibility. You
can
be part royalty.
That is true. All right, chat room, help me out. Styles 1, 2, or 3. I mean, seriously, I swap through the hairstyles and I feel like a completely different personality vibe jump out. You know, like, yeah, this one just really gives me a in the machinery, in the gunnery, you know, in the middle of the fight kind of feel.
Yep.
And then down here is the really, I shall take care of you all. Let me heal your soul and your arms. You know? But I don't get my nails dirty. And then the other one I liked was the curls. It's maybe a little bit of both. Yeah, well, I can probably put on a dress too, but I can also, you know, punch you off a cliff. So it's interesting because, I mean, people don't think about it sometimes, but I mean, a style like that, I mean, just so much of a hairstyle, it really can just announce personality. I mean, they just don't judge a book by its color, but
Right.
it really does present a specific thought, you know? And we don't know. Does anybody know if you can make more than one character to save or whatever?
I guess I'll find out here in the character creator.
Oh, here we'll let Larry experiment with this.
Yeah, there's a thing after. You're not done.
Finished character is not done.
Yeah, finished character is not done. Oh, okay. This character will be saved to your user documents. Dune Awaken. Your character will be available to import as soon as the game launches.
But it doesn't tell you whether you can make another one or not.
Let me find out. Come on. Move faster.
Oh my gosh. We're way over stream time. I just noticed.
Yeah.
Well, this is me making a character, folks. Can you make another one?
Maybe. It looks like it.
All right, we're going to go with the in-between. Maybe I'm nice, but I can also punch you off a cliff. Maybe we'll go with that. Nobody in chat is willing to give a say one way or another.
Yeah, it looks like you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Looks like you can because this is not the same character as I made before. I mean, you won't be able to choose between them on this. You have to import it. But yeah, it looks like you could make another one. As far as the actual game is concerned, I don't know. I don't know if you can have more than one. I'm assuming because I'm assuming you can have more than one on. Well, I don't think you can have more than one on a single server. I mean, that's usually the way survival games work.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like I'm in a survival game. I'm in a palace somewhere. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll stick with this one. Yeah, not on the same server. I wouldn't imagine you can, but all right.
Yeah, they're getting saved locally for now.
Here we go. We are going to finish character as is. This one did not have, though, hand sliders, finger sliders, feet sliders, and, you know, there are a lot more sliders that could happen. And the games that do that, think about how long I am in there then. Right?
well, again, that's another reason why I'm a little bit disappointed in this one because there isn't a lot of changes that you can do that are meaningful to other characters, like other players. Like I said, you're pretty much going to look the same because even the height slider and like any of the sliders that would make you, I guess, let's say thicker in any fashion, broader shoulders, those kinds of things, they're subtle. They're all kind of subtle. and there's very little that's going to distinguish you from any other player that's in the game, and that is a little bit annoying to me.
Probably helps with making armor, meshes, and all that stuff, but
yeah, but
yeah,
other games have done it. I mean,
I know. All right, I'm gonna hit finish. What's gonna happen?
Go ahead.
Do we need to be quiet for this?
Yep, a little bit.
Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, brings up a confirmed character screen. Okay.
Have they told you what I am?
Oh, I have to answer her.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin. Where were you born?
A forbidden ice world of mountain, tundra, and forest. The pain box questions. Dialogue trait. Oh wait. Oh here we go. Prime deception and the Harkonnen curse.
Yeah.
Chuseok. Agro world of rolling hills and river-fed valleys. Music planet. Culture. Musician's pose. See, now I definitely need to make another one, because the other hairstyle would go well with the musician's pose. Yes, Dilemma, it looks like they're being saved locally. Haladan, temperate but storm-racked. Honorable. Atreides salute. Pleasant world. Political elegant bow. Forbidden secret is the unique emote. Technologist, huh? Yeah, this character doesn't need to be cultured. She doesn't look cultured. Honorable technologist. Alright, we're going with technologist. Sure.
The machine world. They skirt dangerously close to breaking the prescriptions of the Butlerian Jihad.
Sorry.
The Order of the Imperium is rooted in
Do you know
the
what the Butlerian Jihad is?
A place for
I
every
should.
man and
I
every
should,
man
but
in
it's
his
not.
place. Where is your place?
Where is my place?
The Butlerian Jihad was something that happened 10,000 years before this game, I guess. And it basically, there was a AI basically was trying to overthrow the human population, and it's basically the story of the Terminator.
Yeah. It's when we finally get fed up with AI.
yeah, and so that's when. So if anybody ever wonders why Dune, why do they use knives in Dune? Why don't they have things like that? Why do they not have computers? Why do they not have robots? Why do those kinds of things? It's because of the Butlerian Jihad. It was after the Jihad, it was illegal to make thinking machines. So there are still machines, but most of computing and high-end, that kind of stuff is done by humans using drugs.
Nobility. Am I a rebellious nobility? Bondsman. Educated caste. Am I a citizen, nobility, or the peasant labor? And consider property of their lord. Ooh.
Yeah. Hikari, Dune Prophecy, the series on HBO or Max or whatever the heck it is. that does get into it a little bit more because that series happens just after the Jihad. But gosh, it's a terrible show. It is so boring. It's so boring.
Oh man, I don't know which to pick. This character feels like I should go with the peasant labor force, but see, this is why MJ needs weeks to come up with characters, folks. Of course, as a role player, it's also important for me to have the story and where she's coming from and what she's doing. Right. If I had the story, I would be getting through these parts easy. But I don't have the story of this one, and so I'm trying to come up with the story right now. Does this have an effect? Does anybody know? If I'm the property of a lord, am I going to be sent off?
I'm guessing that it does not. Everything that I have seen with people talking about this kind of stuff, it really doesn't have any major effect on the game, gameplay, other than some of the dialogue choices, some of the dialogue that comes up. That's about the only thing that I've heard people say. And this, so I'm not. This isn't. This is all on people's videos. That is all above board. All, doesn't break NDA. So, how it actually, how it actually plays out ultimately, I don't know. But everything that has been shown so far in other people's videos and whatnot, it doesn't really have that much of an effect.
Now, this cast is the offering for any of the planets, right? Or does each planet kind of have a different cast? Okay.
No, it's all the same.
Rebellious nobility. Yeah, this is kind of a hard thought. Educated. I could make her educated. Remember I said she could be noble or punch your face off a cliff.
Well, I mean,
so there you go.
She's from Ix, so she's probably educated.
So we'll do that one.
There is always work to be done. And millions like you to do it.
So the RPG game where you have dialogue choices and sometimes you have extra dialogue based on background, okay.
Yeah.
Why am I staring at her gut now?
Seems like a bit of a problem. A little bit of a bug.
You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
Oh. Trooper? No, I'm not a trooper. Although, sounds fun. Starting ability, shoot a barb, attaches to a surface and launches you towards it. That sounds like fun. Swordmaster, I'm never a fan of Swordmaster, so.
I do like that you have a compel as a Bene Gesserit acolyte.
Yeah. Force someone towards your position from afar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I did the technology, so this one sounds interesting. Yeah. Store and analyze vast amounts of data.
Yeah, and mentats are human computers. They take lots of drugs. I forget the name of the drug. There is a drug that they take along with spice to help them be able to calculate quickly, and they're supposedly they're better than computers. Mentats are supposed to be better at thinking quickly and calculating than computers.
Oh, so do we go with Mentat or the Acolyte? Mentat, Acolyte, Mentat. Acolyte.
Oh, I like it. I like Mentat myself, but
yeah, but
because Bene Gesserit's, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I did not like Dune Prophecy that annoys me. I really don't like them.
Well, I put her on a technological world, so let's go with that. Let's do that.
You must have been very young. The mind must be prepared, or the training does not take. The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth?
Oh, I like this. You want to change what you did. You don't want to, have that. Yeah. You've gone back. You want to change it. You can be like, I wish to recant. I like the story bit of that, No. I want to change stuff. Not just go back and change, but you have to. You've got story flavor to it. I like that.
Come here. Kneel. Put your hand in the box.
Put your hand in the box.
I wonder if they're going to add like vocal effects to that.
I hold
ultimately.
at your neck the Gonjabar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
They don't give me an option to say no.
Right?
Good, you speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Oh, that's a nice screen. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I took a few of those. Will be saved to user documents. Your character will be available to import as soon as the game launches. Ta-da! And there you go. Now, there were a lot of points there where I stopped and talked and went back and showed more things. So that wouldn't have been part of my character creation. But the fact that we just went through, created a character, and we're done in less than 2 hours. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for me. Come on. That's Oh, man. So you could go in and make yourself a number of options, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they all be
and
saved.
Not even not you don't have to decide which one you want right away.
Right.
So I like, was it Bree who wrote the post of with the Dune Awakenings coming in early 2025 in May? You can decide whether that's early or not. So I don't know. It feels pretty close now. I'm really not sure how 2 months just kind of passed already. But so there you go, everyone. Now, fun fact. So Larry and I stopped playing Tor mostly, right? So to continue streaming though together, which is a very fun time, I joined Larry in Tor pretty much, and it was the 12 days of Tor and the running through the storyline. That was all good and everything. But interestingly enough, Larry and I have a very common ground with survival games. But I want this to be noted that Larry, the very first time, Larry was like, let's do Enshrouded. So I got Enshrouded and we went to Enshrouded. Have you seen us play Enshrouded for a while? No, you have not.
Not since Path of Exile 2 came out.
So Path of Exile 2 came out, and I was already doing that, right? I was already going to be doing that. That's a given for me. And then Larry says, yeah, I'm going to be playing that. So, hey, this sounds like a good thing. that we can throw in and do that. And he's off playing on his own. I haven't been able to do on my own much. No worries. But we both really like Conan Exiles, so that stuff is there. With Dune coming out, I've been planning on this. This was definitely an option. So what are we going to stream? Larry sends a note. Hey, MJ. Let's create a Dune character. So, I don't know. Maybe our streams will just keep hopping around for a while. But I get the feeling that Dune may be a more settled one. I know I at least will be doing this on Sandbox Saturdays as well. But if we're doing it on Wednesdays, then Sandbox Saturday can continue with the planet crafting and vampires. And, there are more survival games for me to try to cycle through on Saturdays. It's like I need a lot of extra streaming days. I need more streaming days.
Yeah, I am 100% going to be playing this game when it comes out.
Oh yeah, I completely plan on it. So that may be where we're at come May-ish. But for now, are we moving? We're not going to make more characters in the next week. Larry, no. you guys may notice that I have just hosted 2 in a row. Larry is hosting the next 2. He is the March hoster. So gotta make him earn for a living, right?
Yeah. So I mean we should probably jump back into Enshrouded at least a little bit, because they did have new content come out that we just totally skipped over.
We haven't even done the original content. I mean, come on.
I know.
Luckily we had a backseat streaming where we got to watch Hobo and Ket do the dragon fight.
Oh, that's
Otherwise,
cool.
I'd never.
That's cool.
Have you not watched that?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
You should totally see that. It's on the site. It's in backseat streaming, so you get to see it. You get to see a dragon fight. You get to see a musical cat, and cool stuff. But there you go, everybody. Dune Awakening character creator 17 plus gigabytes for what you just saw.
Final grade. Where do you think this sits as far as character creators are concerned?
I think it's pretty good. It gave options, especially when you're talking color and hairstyles. The big thing that people are going to get to see: facial structure, body structure. If you're especially trying to keep the game aesthetically in a range, you're never going to see much. And if you're covered in masks and cowls and helms and stuff, it doesn't really matter, right? I do like the options that were had. There may be more, and of course you might be able to buy more. I don't know.
They haven't announced any of that kind of stuff yet.
I think it was good, and we could actually take time and do it and pick it. Some of them were a little bit on the, why do you even have this here? It's like you were padding out the character creator to make it look more robust when you didn't need to, because it didn't really change. Those seemed like, why bother?
I think is from my perspective, the character creator is, if Conan Exiles came out today, that's pretty much the character creator you'd get.
Dune Awakening.
Yeah. No. What like if Conan Exiles came out today?
Oh, okay.
The character creator would look like Dune Awakening's character creator, with a couple of other options.
Yeah. Yeah.
that were kind of thankfully missed.
That we
that were thankfully absent.
Yes.
From this.
Definitely needed a warning for, oh my gosh. I can't believe I literally clicked on the button without first thinking whether or not it just but no, I thought it was good. I really love that they have it out, and I believe that helps to fuel the hype up the excitement for the game, for someone to get in you can see it can take time. You can do a whole bunch of different characters. Maybe you'll want to be playing on different servers. Excuse me. So I mean, I do like that, and I know a good chunk of that. Wait, why don't I go back real quick? So let's actually go back and wait. Does this close the game?
I don't know. I forget. I don't think so. If you escape, I think it goes back to the main menu.
The frame. This code will allow you to redeem the exclusive frame.
Hey, there's
knife. Scan at launch.
There's a code for you. Everybody, take it down.
Does everybody get that code, or is it just me?
Yeah, it's same. It's the same code.
Okay, because I'm probably gonna forget. Okay, so what you can also do now is you can run the benchmark. Oh, look, so there's my character staring at me. So you can run the benchmark to... It has enough of the game in that 17 gigs. Is what
17 gigs, yep.
Pretty sure for the benchmark to get in to see how your character is going, how your computer is going to handle getting in a bit. I mean, we could take a second and peek and see what happens. I don't know. See what happens.
It runs through a bunch of scenarios, and it's probably not.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll probably kill the stream if it's already running already.
All right. Well, we'll go back to the ending then.
Find out.
So.
I think it might just run through the benchmark regardless. Hopefully, it doesn't kill the stream. If it does, thanks for watching.
Yes. So, what we'll do is we'll say for y'all right now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Larry for joining me in this. All of you for supporting us here at MassivelyOP.com and OPTV. Your support keeps us doing all of this. Everything that you've done, from whitelisting the ads, reading, sharing, and of course Patreon. And oh, okay, we can screenshot. Oh wow, mountains just appeared.
Yeah, it's doing a benchmark. Yeah, it's lagging a lot because of the stream.
Oh, it's looking pretty smooth now. I mean,
and once everything loaded, yeah.
I'm just running some screenshots, you know. That's me.
Yeah.
I'm the screenshot maker.
Thanks everybody for whitelisting. Patreon, did you mention that? And
Yep.
And
of course, you guys can see the stream team calendar. Larry, can you link that in? I'm afraid to click out right now.
Hold on.
You can go to massivelyop.com, go to this stream post. You can... Oh, there you go. See, maybe I can... Here we are.
It looks like tomorrow at 2 is going to be Elite Dangerous with Chris.
No, that was today. Today was...
That was today? Oh my gosh, why is that still up? It should... I thought it rolled over.
Not till tomorrow, it's the day. So...
Oh.
Here we go.
So somebody
tomorrow
needs to work on that code.
Is D&D night, so
D&D
Dungeons
night.
and Dragons Online. Friday, Chris is jumping into... I forget. Blade and Soul and Neo. Chris will be checking that out. And I am still unsure... No, he's doing Fellowship. That was the next week. I jumped a week ahead. Fellowship tomorrow. Tomorrow is between Ultimate Sheep Raccoon or Jumping Jazz Cats. I really am not sure which of the two. They both currently have demos, free demos going on Steam. Sheep Raccoon, Ultimate Sheep Raccoon is the next. It's a racing game version from the makers of Ultimate Chicken Horse. And Jumping Jazz Cats is a lobby game with your friends. You're racing through a house. You're, with cats. So here we go.
This is how you know we're game journalists and not serious journalists, because we're talking about Ultimate Sheep Raccoon and jumping what?
Jumping Jazz Cats or something.
Jazz Cats.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's Funky Friday, man. We're gonna be doing that, and I don't know. Maybe I'll do the second one on Saturday. I haven't got Saturday's plans cemented, so oh, here we go. All right, we gotta see. We're doing this for the screenshots, right?
Yes.
This is all for the screenshots. Gotta get that folder going. See, these are people that didn't bother too much time in the
Character creator. Yeah, that's right. They're.
How many of these are there?
You're pretty close to the end. I don't think there's very many of them.
Because this is the second one. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Ooh. Yay. Inferior copies. Any Dune man who values his skin wears a Freeman suit. Sounds like a commercial.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Do they call it Fremen suits?
Oh,
Or
Fremen.
do they call it still? Or do they call it still suits? I don't know. Anybody calls it.
Oh no! Don't eat the whittle. There we go. Worm. Wormy. Yes, my first thought was, can I play a sandworm? The answer is no.
Yeah, unfortunately not in the game, but it is canon that people can become sandworms.
Oh, there we go. Results?
There you go.
Oh, okay. So there's all of that information. Yay. Thank you again for joining, everybody. Now we got to see a few, little vignettes there. And of course, we appreciate you joining in, being a part of us. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you, Larry, for this idea, because it's a good idea. And now I could probably actually get in and play the game when it launches. How often is that possible? And we will be playing and covering this. I am certain that there will be different worlds, and we'll be covering this. Not only writing, but it will definitely be streamed. So thanks again, everybody. Please be well, be safe, be careful on your way out of the room. Don't trip on anything. And we look forward to seeing you all next time. So until then, toodles.
Bye-bye.